We were called for Shaman.
Yeah, that's what it says here, but looks like we're instead going to get winners finals with KingRoBo versus Smooch. My apologies, everyone.
My apologies as well. Well, let's blame it on our TOs and bracket runners outside.
Hey, I love blaming things on people that aren't me. It's my favorite person to blame things
Well,
on.
good. We'll blame it on the TOs and the bracket
Yeah, I
runners.
love
What is
it.
this?
I love
Winners
it.
round?
This is winners finals. All right, so you see a little more KingRoBo here, a little bit more of this K.Rool, and Smooch opting for the Byleth. We've been seeing this a little bit more from Smooch lately, going for the Byleth for game one. We've also been seeing a lot of it not working out game one, and the Sephiroth coming out immediately. Look at that sniper-like accuracy with the crown, though. Get this thing out of here. I don't want to deal with this. Already back on the stage, and Smooch goes for it immediately. This is how you play the matchup. You ever wonder, if you were watching that last one and thinking, why is this character a low tier? This is the reason. This is absolutely the reason. Because your best neutral tool can just be taken away from you for any reason. And you can see the difficulty that it causes. Immediately, the crown is gone, and it's like, what do you do? How do you approach? Well, you can't approach. How do you use it? Well, you can't zone. Where am I going from here? Look, Smooch even waiting it out, trying to force the crown to miss, not quite going to have any luck there, but you can see the thought process. Oh, that shield does not protect you from that musket, though, sir. Going to need to be a little... Oh, the roll, not enough distance either. See, once the crown's online, though, different story. This character gets really good real fast. The dash attack covering the landing as well, and each one of these hits doing so much damage as well. I mean, this match is rapidly evening back up. The ball was going so slow, but it does connect just as Smooch is coming back onto the screen, and right back off the screen you go. Smooch able to find the tech chase, though, even the game right back up, but Smooch is going to need to find ways to take that crown away. If we want to see anything change here. And that's the brutality of it. Taking the crown away is not just removing one of your better neutral tools, but it is also providing them a projectile. Providing them a fairly solid projectile. Just good knockback, you can combo off of it. Oh my god, KingRoBo is going off right now, though. Just not giving Smooch a moment to breathe. Smooch is trying to find some huge punish, trying to like read the momentum and find something big, but just isn't quite succeeding. KingRoBo mixing up the options very well. Dash attack on the platform. Smooch snipes the cannonball just to get it out of the way, but caught once again by that roll distance. Just cannot roll quite far enough to get through that musket. And this time, instead of just getting sent out, it is actually death. But, oh, it was almost a repeat. Almost a repeat of last time with one good tech chase, one good dash attack, evening the game back up. But this time, KingRoBo's lives. This time, KingRoBo gets to hold on to that stock for a little bit longer. That is a scary place to be if you're Smooch, because now you've got to put in this extra legwork here just to finish the stock off. As I say, we're going to see the arrow come out here. It's not going to connect, though. Waiting out the crown this time doesn't prevent it from landing back on his head, but does prevent it from being an obstacle damage-wise. And the stocks are evened up, and ultimately only 90%. Smooch is going for the big stuff, trying to find that upbeat grapple. That is what we saw attempted off stage a couple times when you saw Smooch go off stage with KingRoBo and then try to upbeat and just ended up going back to the ledge. Oh, the lance though, or the spear, that does outrange. That does outrange the musket.
No hesitation.
And following it up as well with a tipper forward smash with the same spear on the ground to take game one. The Byleth coming out on top today. This is the matchup the Byleth was made for. This is the one. Today is the day. But, you know, that is only game one. We still got ourselves a nice full set here to go. This should... oh, never mind. This is winners finals. I was thinking this is still losers round 2 before we got diverted. So, yeah, this could be best of 5. So there's still quite a bit to go here. I was almost expecting Smooch to just go right into the Sephiroth here, but not going to happen. We're sticking with the Byleth. I mean, hey, got you game one. Why not, right? And you can see Smooch really wants those tethers. That goes back to when Smooch was a Joker player. Smooch just wants that rip you out of the sky with that tether, pull you back in, keep you in that combo. But it's just, you know, it's cool when it happens, but the hitbox on that is not super reliable hey, this time roll goes right through the musket, had just enough distance at that spacing. Smooch actually clanking forward smash on the crown. Hello? Excuse me? But it happened. Look at Smooch go. Just trying to stay out of the way. KingRoBo is naring and throwing at hitboxes, but Smooch is just consistently staying out of the way. Maybe he's going a little too far off stage, though, committing to that just a little too hard. What do you do here? Okay. The patience pays off. I didn't think it was going to. I was sure that was going to cause Smooch an early death, but in the end, Smooch alive and is still maintaining this lead as well. I mean, just the mid-range pressure here from those tippers. Oh, the nair as well. Where is KingRoBo going? Excuse me? Sir, the match is down here. I'm not sure, there may have been a misinput. Not sure. There was a plan there that I wasn't aware of. Didn't quite pan out, but I'm sure there was a plan. But KingRoBo's trying to float around, trying to find something, but Smooch, I feel like, maybe just has the lock now. Maybe just has it figured out. And that might just, oh, okay. Maybe doesn't have the lock enough. KingRoBo forcing the Nist tech there up on the platform, finding the up smash, but once again is off stage. That said, off stage isn't nearly as threatening for KingRoBo as it is for Smooch right now, because Smooch hasn't necessarily been finding huge stuff off of ledge traps and really doesn't have a whole lot to go off stage to punish the recovery. Whereas the ledge trap for KingRoBo, whew, we've seen quite a lot of work done on that ledge between the last two games. Or last two sets, I should say. Oh, all the armor in the world is not going to save you from command grab, though. That is why we're seeing it. Trying to find a way to power through that belly armor and make that less of an issue, which absolutely seems to be working. Spacing out, trying to space out the musket. KingRoBo is playing so defensive, trying to hold on to the stage space. The berry into the up smash, going to take the stock there, and KingRoBo now just that little bit ahead. Not by a ton, but enough to put the burden of approaching onto Smooch here. Not going to find the spike, but you can see that he wants it. Crown, projectiles. I mean, look at this. There's so many different things. Once that first crown comes out, K.Rool really can just start kind of throwing projectiles back to back in ways that either force you to back up or force you to make a really bad approach from the air. Smooch is going off this last stock here, though. Had the drag down, or I guess it's not a drag, the tether spike. It's not really a drag down. Drags you up and then you spike them down, but you get the idea. Crown going out. Safe pressure on shield. Perfect spacing to be out of the way of the grab and still have time to shield the crown as well. I mean, that's a very narrow window you're working with. And not trying to mess around with that propeller hat. Gonna click to that ledge nice and early. So much shield damage, but at what cost? It maybe just cost you the game. Still alive, though. Delaying the mash, staying alive. Oh, but this time. Okay, delayed mash one more time, but how many times can you get away with that? How many times can you get grabbed and buried? Look at the patience. KingRoBo with the triple fake out with the musket. I mean, just trying to just utilize the fear, but Smooch staying strong, powering through it, finding the up air, and I've just been told that the pizza has arrived, and I'm very hungry. But we're gonna wait between sets. We're gonna wait between sets. I'm not gonna leave you hanging here. No commentator mid-set. I ain't gonna do that to you. Yeah, I was saying my production assistant, on the other hand, though, absolutely is leaving me out here on a line by myself in exchange for pizza. So, selfish, but hey. What are you gonna do? It would be nice if you did bring the pizza. That would be lovely. Thank you very much, Okami. Alright, game 3. Here we go. We're on a small battlefield this time, so we went from Pokemon Stadium to Pokemon Stadium, but with smaller stage size. So, I'm not sure functionally how much this really changes. If anything, I feel like this is more to KingRoBo's detriment, because I feel like the zoning game works out really well in this matchup for KingRoBo, but there's something I don't know. There's got to be something I don't know here. So far, it's staying fairly even, at least for the moment, but Smooch is finding a couple of these more worrisome openers than these juggles that put you in a bad spot. But, what's their name? Byleth. Hey, there's the character's name. I remember it. Does have like one of the most brutal up airs in the game, just because of how much space it takes up and how long it lingers. You kind of just get stuck up there for days sometimes. The delayed mash, though, is paying out in dividends for Smooch, and we have seen that on, I think, 3 now different berries, and it has been certainly extending these stocks. Oh, this time the roll-through works, though. A tiny bit of mispositioning from KingRoBo is all it takes. And now Smooch is able to roll in and find a stock off of that instead of dying for it, like we saw before. Going for that spike, but man, you must have to hit just the tip of that axe to spike for that propeller hat. That propeller hat is so much more of a problem than you would think it is. You really would think that like most disc joints would just power right through it, but and hit K.Rool right in his crocodile face, but it just doesn't seem to happen that way. Evening the stocks up here is KingRoBo, finding a meaty forward air, and is now just weaving together combos on the ground, for a little bit at least. Look at that grab, that giant up throw, just popping the up air out as well. I mean, this is a lot of damage racking up out of nowhere in a way that, like, you know, only heavies can really do to you. Ooh. Excellent timing on the shield, though. Once again, I'm pretty sure Smooch is just not even attempting to mash anymore. Smooch is putting his controller down on the floor entirely when buried, but it seems to be working. Opting for the spike there, but it does work out. Gets another forward air tipper there. Waiting the crown out before the throw just to make sure the belly's cracked, but at what cost? The back throw is going to take a stocks, and KingRoBo is just staying alive and just taking these smaller interactions. The forward smash is very greedy, especially at 0. But sometimes you just got to do it to him. Didn't quite pan out that way. KingRoBo trying to find that command grab too, knowing that once you get that command grab set up, you hit Byleth into a really bad spot. Ledge trap, dropping just a little too early on the back air. Punishing that forward. Smooch, what are you, the greed here. The audacity of just throwing out a forward smash from ledge there, but does lead into an up air chain. KingRoBo ultimately not able to get off of that platform. Stocks are evened up, but it does seem like KingRoBo is feeling pretty confident in the driver's seat here on this stock 3. The crown angle there, losing the momentum, falling just a little bit, but it's still a hitbox at that point. KingRoBo trying to find some way in, but Smooch is alternating between outranging with aerials and just dashing in and shielding, and that is providing problems here. That Nair is not as unchallengeable or safe as it sometimes appears to be. Oh, just going in and railing the dash attack, though. KingRoBo is sensing one moment of weakness and just sends it, just full sends it all the way to the ledge to at least stay alive in this set. That's going to be 2-1 now. What a, you know, that's why I love heavies right there. That's why, because you can never get comfortable. The game is never over, because certain things that would just be considered like pure caveman brain on other characters actually like can just win you games on heavies. So it's like you always have to have that caveman brain option in the back of your head. You always got to be ready for it, because you never know when, you know, Donkey Kong is just gonna jump at you and just rip the slaps, the air slaps, and just combo you into an up smash, or like DDD is just gonna, you know, rail out a raw forward smash on ledge and end you at like 30. There's always something to think about. We're going to FD here for game 4. So we've been, so far, the stages we've seen have been pretty similar. The smaller size certainly worked out to KingRoBo's favor, which was contrary to my predictions, but here we are. This time, no platforms, which certainly has been something that Smooch has utilized, at least in, you know, landing multiple up air chains or providing, you know, up air pressure. Not sure otherwise how it affects things outside of just having more space here. That said, it does provide one less option when trying to land. into some of these Byleth combos. Smooch, I keep seeing Smooch go out there so far down, trying to do something. I can't figure out what, because it never seems to materialize. It always just seems to be another tether through the ledge. KingRoBo even getting in the way of that one. Got that big old belly. Might just pay for it in stocks, but that crown armor buying at least a little bit of distance and actually having the bravery to roll in there. I guess at that point you're more worried about the tipper. Oh, that berry actually just had time to combo into the forward smash. Oh, see, that's how you punish a delayed mash. We've been seeing Smooch not mash on those berries to not get caught by the up tilt, the up air, or whatever. That is, that's how it screws you. Is when the K.Rool just decides to just throw a haymaker. Instead, Smooch is waiting forever on this ledge. The patience pays out. Oh, the patience pays out in a big way. Not going to find the second spike, though. A couple more of those would have been needed to keep K.Rool from getting back. There. Smooch looking for some kind of follow-up. Playing the landing game very, very well here. So far, this pressure in the neutral has been very, very painful for Robo. Forward air, the tipper as well. Smooch trying to rip an arrow out there just for funsies. That propeller giving KingRoBo just the opening needed. And then the belly right in the way, too, of that tether. Oh. You know, oh my god, what was that? Oh, the belly sent into the cannonball for the stock. I was going to talk about that mash, though, and the forward smash to send K.Rool back. I might not get to talk about that mash. But, yeah, you think, like, after the delayed mash gets punished once, you're thinking, like, all right, they know that I can punish that now. They know I'm probably looking for it because they've done it so many times. They're definitely mashing next time, right? Smooch says, absolutely not. I'm going to continue to not mash, and you're going to continue to miss up smashes because of it, and that's just how the game's going to go. KingRoBo, though, is just getting command grab after command grab. I'm telling you that musket is more dangerous when it's empty. Couldn't tell you why. But for some reason, just sucking people in and chucking them back out is more damaging than the actual bullet the damn thing fires. Smooch is just trying to cover the ledge here now. Maybe trying to find that forward smash on the ledge. Lifting up with the uppy. Wait, you can just uppy at a shield as Byleth? That is news to me. Crown going out. Crown coming back. Trade. Smooch may have had an opportunity there. He's getting so close. I mean, he was down to the wire. One solid hit from either party could just end it, but it's King. Oh no, Smooch may have just given up the positioning though. The cannonball sending him out. Crown forcing the air dodge too. This is the ledge. KingRoBo's got an opportunity here. Can Smooch find a way back up? Oh, the roll this time worked once again. Smooch able to get through. Now it's KingRoBo on the ledge. And Smooch drops the ledge guard as well. Nair coming in, the aggressive option paying off. Cannonball getting in the way of the command grab though. That could have been the game right there. But the cannonball persisted just a little too long. There it is. No games with the mash this time. Percentage is too high. You can mash if you want. You can delay the mash if you want. But this is going to take the stock regardless with the up tilt. We're going to a game 5. What on earth? All right, here we go. Game 5. All right, Smooch switching off to the Sephiroth here for Game 5. Mixing things up a little bit. We're moving a little further up the tier list. And I'm very concerned for KingRoBo here because this Sephiroth is definitely a character that can utilize some of those advantage states a little bit easier and probably maneuver around some of those projectile games that KingRoBo's been playing a little bit easier, and that's something to be worried about. 2 orbs already in place. Air dodge coming at just the right time though. Who's already looking for that nair, trying to find the counter, but KingRoBo just jumping through with the empty jump in. A brave option, to be sure. K.Rool does not care about your counters. You can throw that Scintilla, you can throw that 599 here, all you want. I do not care. I am a crocodile. Belly slam. Okay, sent back out there with the Octa Slash. We are back to a neutral situation. It's 64 to 118% wise, but honestly, either of these two could die at any moment for any reason, given the matchup. So, don't blink. forward air, gonna poke KingRoBo right back out. Smooch is trying to wall him out, going so low. That might be like, I feel like Smooch is throwing some advantages away sometimes by going out so low, those edge guards. But this time though, throwing the forward tilt out, gonna take the stock. That is something KingRoBo is gonna have to keep in mind. That Crown not as safe in this matchup. If Smooch has time to hit that forward tilt, or forward tilt, in between 2 Crown hits, then you're getting hit. That's all there is to it. That Crown armor, man. Not only does the Crown cover the ledge for you, but it also just armors through if they try to hit a button. Like, it really is just a give me the ledge. You have to shield or I will take the ledge free button. Who's trying to find the counter. They both countered at each other aggressively. Certainly options being chosen here. Smooch poking and poking and poking with forward air, but not able to find. Oh my god! Okay, the up air gonna take the stock there. So far up above the ground as well. Look at the just covering the stage with projectiles. KingRoBo not even trying to play a traditional edge trap. Oh wow! Was that intentional? Did KingRoBo just know the spacing? I think Smooch actually died just from purely being impressed at that down tilt. Being sent from the ledge into the cannonball for the second time this match. That's how you know. Like, the first time, you're like, alright, maybe it was just coincidence. The cannonball just happened to be there. It happens twice, you're like, no. No, that was on purpose. That was absolutely intentional. I meant to do that. What was that interaction? Wait, if you nair into Sephiroth counter, it just armors through the counter, and you just keep going. Okay, well, I don't think we'll be seeing Smooch do that again. What is he doing? You maniac! He's throwing the game, ladies and gentlemen, trying to go out there and Octaslash directly downwards. I think if that had connected, he lost the game. But for now, instead, if only by KingRoBo's good graces, he is still in this set on Game 5, and he is fighting for his life. KingRoBo has just been brutal throughout this set with the K.Rool, but it's coming down to the wire here. Both these characters could die for any wrong move. This juggle situation is not where you want to be. The counter not going to be enough to kill without an attack to power it up. And Scintilla does some real work, nairing in. Oh, the whiffing the grab though at the crucial moment. KingRoBo picking one more burst option here, trying to find that dash grab because you know that last berry would have absolutely been the stock, but Smooch was just inches out of his crocodile claw grasp.